Hey, good to see you here. You might randomly came across this video and I don't know what made you to click on this. I'm Rosa. I am LA/Oaxaca based founder. I'm building my dream brand in alcohol space and I'm testing this format right now where I invite you into my world through the vlog, but also give you the value through conversation. So give this video a chance. Watch it to the end. If anything resonates to you and you are excited to enter into this world, stick around. Hey, how are you? I'm doing this video from the car because I have 20 minutes before arriving to my next location. A friend of mine who organizes events for Chamber of Commerce in Sherman Oaks, Encino area. She said, Rosa, if you want, you can have a little display of one of us and tell your story. And I said, that would be amazing. That would be lovely. That's exactly what I need. So we'll be honest with you. The time in the business right now that we are going through, it is not just simply flowers and rainbows and just this beautiful picture of making dream come true, but this is a very rough path where we are figuring this out. Last week was intense. By Thursday, I just noticed that something is off. I don't know what exactly, but I'm not feeling well and I feel a little fatigue and what is that? But I kept on going. Simply was exhausted and dehydrated. Not what I encourage obviously people to do, but it's a reality of a business owner like me. I'm saying this not for people to feel sorry about me, but rather to remind you to take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. What is that? But it's an exciting week. I'm taking you with me to the tasting.
Travel is now getting spread not just on the kinds of food.
Wow, it sounds so bad. I'm so sorry. But I'm Rosa Marchenko de Molina, and I'm the driving force behind One of Us Mezcal. You guys are going through difficult times. That's why it makes it difficult for us to come to you and propose a high-end luxury spirit, and you have certain challenges in terms of the spending. Good news though, we do find our audience in private clubs. They've been very generous with us, not only buying product but also facilitating beautiful introduction and tastings for their members. So this is a good area for us to grow, but I hope we're all gonna do great, and One of Us Mezcal will be in each shelf of the restaurant that you guys are running. If you want to try, please let me know.
Kind of been slightly different, but everybody's shared a resource or a contact.
It's delicious.
I met with two guys that run this very cool place. They sent me here to meet with somebody who can guide me, like a bar manager or F&B director. I went there and got the info, and we'll reach out via email, set up an appointment, and if they loved it, absolutely loved it, then maybe they can put it 2 more shelves around here, which is good. That's how I spent all Tuesday at the office, doing so many things. Don't have enough footage, but here I am editing pictures, getting ready for the holidays, emails, calls, corporate gifts, all of that. But let me show you how I took these pictures. I invited my mom to be my art director for the holiday photo shoot. We set up a nice little studio in the living room. It was my first time collaborating with my mom. My mom's such an incredible, talented human being, very creative, and her creative sensitivity to arrangement and colors and composition is incredible. I'm so proud to be her daughter. I even haven't touched those that I did with my mom. But look, this is pretty.
Keep listening.
has one page and you're in, you're out, right?
And new day at the office. I'm working on my SBA certification right now, and basically SBA certification can position my brand to partner with official vendors and hospitality programs tied to global events like the LA 2028 Olympics or FIFA 2026, both hosted in North America. This is exciting. I want it, I work on it, and I hope I get it. Marco and I are going to the meeting with a hospitality group. A little bit of a story time, but let me get into elevator first. Hold on. 3 years ago, I went to the variety event and I met a friend. We kept in touch for the past 3 years, and then randomly I stumbled upon his LinkedIn post and I really liked it, and I invited him for the coffee. After that, I told him, well, I didn't make it an elevator story. We kept in touch. I reconnected, we met for coffee. I told him about my new entrepreneurial venture, which is one of us mezcal. He was so impressed, he loved it, and he said, you know, Rosa, I want to support you as much as I can. So he made a couple of introductions that today are very instrumental in building this brand. Real realities of my entrepreneurial founder slash salesperson. The meeting did not go the way we expected it to go. There was a misunderstanding around the calendar. We haven't met the person that we were planning to meet. We did meet a manager. It was very nice, a beautiful place. To be continued. We will be waiting for the right person to get back to LA, and we will set up another tasting and we will go from there. That's okay, it happens, we're all humans. It's a very important one. I will be patient, I won't be discouraged, and we'll send a follow-up email and set up a new tasting when the time is right. That's what I want to say. We just came to see a friend to pick up the lens, but he invites us for a quick hangout, and these are my favorite moments in life. When as you work, you can also spend time with people that you love. So this is one of those spontaneous moments. We're gonna spend time with Susan. It's my favorite season of the year, and one day I will share why. But right now, just look at this beautiful, beautiful leaves and the colors and the blue and yellow, and it reminds me of Ukrainian flag colors. I'm so present and I love my life. Just recently shared with you about a friend who made some very amazing introductions, and as a founder in these early stages, I wanted to thank him, and I brought this bottle of One of Us to him to say big thank you for supporting me beginning of this crazy ride. I love the bottle. He's not expecting a gift, so I'm excited. He said no need for a gift, but I just wanted to really say thank you. And now we are arrived to have the next meeting with a friend of ours who is also a serial entrepreneur. He has been such an amazing support to us, helping us navigate certain decisions. We're gonna meet today at this nice coffee shop in the area in Los Angeles that people call it the Silicon Valley of LA. It's very pretty, tech friendly. Having my coffee break, and I haven't had coffee in a while. I will enjoy my sip of cappuccino from Blue Bottle. Good morning, guys. I'm having my tea with milk. So good. And I'm testing this mic. God bless the person who invented this. So easy, so simple to use. Today we have a friend over. He will be helping us with a voiceover for social media concept that we want to implement for One of Us Mezcal on our Instagram. I don't want to share more about it because I want you to see it. If somehow you will discover our Instagram, it is at One of Us Mezcal. I feel like right now I'm on the stage that I do everything. Not easy, But look, I'm smiling. I had a conversation yesterday that when you find your passion, you wake up and it's like clink, and you're just ready to build and create and do things that excites you. And I feel like I don't feel like I know that Mono's project for me. It is this opportunity to wake up with excitement, take the best of what this day can offer, and put myself in a position where I can bring something into this project that will make it grow, that will make it known. Yeah, this is the mic. Now all my videos are gonna be with the pretty mic.
God, it's been years.
But there's this in the beginning when he goes into live, and then it's a storytelling.
Yeah.
But then it
Bright and fast!
Thank you so much for doing this
Por
with
una
us.
buena semana, ¿no?
Thank you for doing this for us, with us.
No,
Hey, I missed you. How are you? It's been quite a week, and there's something that inspired me so much that I couldn't contain it, and I wanted to share with you. Perhaps you and I are going through similar experience, and this is something that helped me to go through this week, so I wanted to share. But before I go into sharing, let's just take a little breather. I want you to think of 3 feelings right now. First ones that come into your mind. I'm curious, what are those? So if you could write it in a comment right now, would be great. I would love to know, and that's also how I'm gonna know if you made it thus far in the video. I feel reflective, grounded, and something in between scared and excited. Does anybody ever felt like this? Do you feel me right now? I talked to a friend today, wondering if I should share it or not, and after she told me that she went through the same experience at my age, that's not only me, it happens, and there's definitely nothing to be ashamed of. But I ended up in the hospital last week. It was the worst thing that has happened to me in a while. Obviously, everything is fine. Here I am talking to you. I was so upset that I myself got myself to the point. I know that it's more than that. It's also pressure that I have right now to deliver. Obsession with productivity, which I think we live in a world that is obsessed with productivity, and the only way to change it is to slow down. And that's kind of the phase of my life that I'm going through, where I work hard, but I also learn how to manage rest. There's one thing that a lot of people don't talk about, especially in entrepreneurship, is the shadow side of being obsessed. There's right now a narrative in the internet that I keep seeing, and I don't know, the algorithm perhaps just feeding me that because, if you want to be successful, you have to be obsessed over this one thing. Now, I agree. I am the living, breathing testament to this because I'm building a business of my dreams and I love what I'm doing. It is my passion. I follow my passion. I'm not saying that being obsessed is bad. I'm saying that there is definitely a need for obsessed people like me to manage it better. I'm finishing my week today, and tomorrow I will be resting, breathing, walking in the park, knowing that whatever I'm working on will work out. Moving on. Remember that in the beginning of the video I mentioned that I feel something between scared and excited. After digging deeper, I realized that I am currently living in this space between the dream and the fulfillment of the dream. And this space, my dear ones, is a gray area. It is ultimately the space where you are becoming who you're meant to be. It's where you evolve, that's where you improve, that's where you grow, and the ultimate space that we all need to be excited about. It's also the space that I have a difficulty to manage. I do have a big vision and I do have a big dream. By putting so many hours in making things happen and not seeing results can be frustrated. To give you a little bit of a context, we launched 7 months ago. We launched a premium luxury mezcal brand in the industry that I have never had an experience before. It happened that this brand, One of Us, it's a combination of all my passions and values. What is the third word that I can use? Interest, all in one. I am so excited. But it also comes with the struggle of putting different hats and doing things that you feel very uncomfortable with. To me, it was doing sales. I am not a salesperson. Do I look like a salesperson? No, I'm a 24-year-old founder of this authentic, beautiful Mexican spirit that I care about so many things. I didn't have a choice not to do it. I just had to step into it and show up in places, selling my product and introducing people to the story of One of Us. Now, right now I'm very confident because I've been doing this for a while. I'm actually enjoying it, but not seeing the results in sales, which after doing this for 7 months, generating sales at these early stages, at this category, at this price, is not as simple as I thought. Not seeing the sales results that I wish to have and the business ultimately needs to sustain itself, it takes time and it takes patience and it takes nurturing the relationships. That is not just like this, but it is a step process. And just in this week, you saw there are so many great things and developments happening with the business that I'm building. It takes some people to get where we are today more than 3 years, and somehow we accomplish it in 7 months. And as a business owner, there's also responsibility keeping the financial health of the business. And that is something that I'm learning right now. Again, a growing process. And going back to what I said, that working very hard and putting the hours and putting the efforts and then getting yourself further and further every day and not seeing the result, it's like, what is happening? It is part of the process. It's happening in this space between the dream and fulfillment of the dream. Ultimately, by continuing showing up, continuing doing these things and not get frustrated with this, but rather embrace the patience, go with it, perhaps could be the best thing that you can do to yourself. And I was so encouraged by my own message that I wanted to share with you. And I don't know where you are right now. Are you starting a business? Are you dreaming to start a business? You don't care about starting a business, you just want to create and express yourself. There is a beauty in embracing this patience in that space between the dream and the fulfillment of the dream. Enjoy this space in between. You will maybe create new things, you might change your trajectory, you might become better at something that you sucked before, like you're doing sales. Ultimately, that's what you need to get obsessed with the process of becoming. If you make an effort to work on your heart and nurturing your heart with love, with patience, with love to yourself, love to others, love for things that you create, trust me, it will flow way better. I'm operating under pressure and I'm scared and I'm excited and all of the things above, but I feel grounded, reflective, and becoming. It's an emotion, it's not an emotion, but you see what I mean. So, ladies and gentlemen, trust the process. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything will work out the way it should. In your life, things will happen the way they have to happen in due time. Let's fall in love with this becoming process area that feels and looks like this, but nevertheless is the most important phase in our life in order to become, reach, and fulfill the dream that we have. Oh, I hope this video will make you feel good at the end. One thing I also wanted to share with you. I really hope that you do have a friend that you trust, that you can share your ups and downs, concerns and struggles. And in a big city like Los Angeles, it can be very easy to meet so many people, and yet it is so difficult to nurture relationship into something close, trustworthy, and beautiful. And it took me so long to nurture some relationships that I can count on my fingers, maybe not even all 10. Yet you can find those people, but it takes work. So I hope you have somebody to talk about your life. And if you don't, well, maybe this is going to be the beginning. I would encourage you to leave a comment below and answer the question, what are you struggling with as you are in this becoming phase, as you are in the space between the dream and fulfillment of the dream? I'm here and I care. So on this note, let me remind you that this is YouTube and you need to subscribe, turn on the notification button, and share this video with somebody you think would enjoy observing a 24-year-old founder figuring this out and building a dream brand in alcohol space, and occasionally sharing some reflections and wisdom acquired from becoming and building in real time. I will see you on November 7th, and I already miss you. Bye. Didn't plan to include this in the video, but I went to the office and Marco told me that somebody really loved the email marketing that I spent I don't know how many nights crafting and writing, and hearing the feedback from somebody who cares and loves and comes from this world. Oh my god, this is so amazing. It's working.